Goals are an intimidating thing. All of us want to grow in our ability to lead other people, to lead ourselves well. And how we can accomplish that is through setting goals. But for me, if you're like me at all, goals are like terrifying. To have something in writing that keeps you accountable can be really challenging. And so it's a huge part of leadership, and we want to help you grow in your ability to set some goals. But know that it's going to be challenging. It's going to be not something that's super easy for you to do, but stick with it, and I promise you, God will bless your goal-setting endeavor. In fact, Proverbs 16:3 says this: commit to the Lord whatever you do, anything that you do, and He will establish your plan. So goal setting starts with committing to the Lord what you're doing. So spending time thinking about and praying about your goals that you have and bringing them before God, even asking God, what are the things that you want to accomplish in my life, in my work, in my volunteer ministry role, or whatever you're facing. God-given goals are going to stretch you personally. They're going to help you in your leadership ability. And once you have a sense of what God is calling you to do, I want you to write down those goals. I have some 3x5 note cards. These are things that are very tangible ways to write down a goal on each one of them and reflect on them on a monthly basis or a weekly basis or even a daily basis if you're a go-getter. But you can't do this alone either. You need people to help you stick with your goals. And so I meet with my mentor and we go through these 3x5 cards on a monthly basis and check in how I'm doing. Goals are a weakness for me. Make sure your goal is specific and measurable, attainable, and reasonable as well. And so don't set a goal that's very generic. I tend to do that. Like, hey, I want to be better at teaching God's word. Okay, well, how am I going to do that? Or I want to be a better roommate or a better friend. See how those are generic, but hey, I want to reach out to a friend on a weekly basis to connect with them. That is a very measurable, kind of attainable goal that you can set. So think about what are those goals, keep them in front of you on a regular basis, plan your work around those tasks that will help your goal move forward. And so again, it could be a professional goal, personal goal, spiritual goal, or in your family. And so keep those in front of you, and the Lord will bless you in your goal setting endeavor. And so we want to encourage you in the month of September to set some goals for the year and to keep them in front of you. Bring people around you to help you achieve those goals, and be prayerful and make sure that God is in the center of your goal setting as well. And so we have what we call a proficiency assessment. Big scary word. All we want you to do is spend some time reflecting on some statements. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being I don't ever do that. 5 being I do that every day of my life. And so, and don't put 3s. Like try to give yourself more of an extreme rating, just to see what are some areas that you can really key in on and focus on. So they're going to be on the screen. We'll have some music and stuff for you to reflect on these questions and rate yourself and reflect, and make September a time for you to set some goals and grow in your walk with the Lord, but also grow personally and professionally. So set those goals. You can do it. I believe in you. Get some note cards. It'll be fun. So take some time and evaluate your goal setting ability now.